This is James Lutton for Round 8 Boxing. Delighted to join with Ahmed Adam. Ahmed, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. You?
Very good, thanks very much. Take me back to the beginning a little bit, Ahmed. I want to know how you started boxing and what age were you? Why did you go to the boxing gym?
I started boxing when I was 17. I went to the boxing gym, just normal training, normal workout, and then I liked it. I just got into boxing, and then I stopped from there until now, chasing my goals.
What is it about fighters that you enjoy being punched in the face?
You know, it's not enjoying getting punched in the face, but it's like what I mean. It's a commitment, it's a discipline. You know, uh, doing the thing that I like doing, and then I have goals in the boxing, so that's make me work hard, push myself more to achieve my goals.
Obviously, every fighter wants to become a world champion. Aside from that, what are your goals, Ahmed?
Everyone has different routes, so my route is different, So I wanna be the best as I can. So uh, training hard, working hard, day in day out, and I compete in amateurs and high levels. I keep some championships, and I turned pro. I had my first pro debut, and this was my second pro debut. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, you mentioned the amateur career, two-time Haringey Box Cup champion, national champion, English champion, Southern Area champion, world championship representative. A very successful amateur career for yourself. Just talk about what was your favourite bits of your amateur career?
Uh, my favorite amateur career was national championship. That was my big achieve. I have achieved it, and then 200 cup. That was a big achieve as well. I enjoyed that. In the world championship, that was a big step. I competed world championship. I was so happy and so proud of myself, because I worked so hard to get where I was, and where I am now is I'm still working so hard to achieve my goals.
You say you've been working so hard in the gym to achieve these things. What's been the hardest part of your boxing career so far?
Every training is hard. It's not easy to wake up early in the morning. Go for runs when it's raining, it's windy, it's cold, it's snow. I have to do what I got to do, to achieve my goals. It's not easy, but I have to do what I got to do.
Absolutely. I want to speak about you're from Sudan. When did you move to the UK?
I moved to UK from middle of middle of 2000, I believe 2011.
And how old were you then?
I was 16.
16. What was that like moving to a new country? Obviously, leaving behind Sudan, which wasn't the best place at the time, to come over to the UK.
Every country they have different cultures. The weather is different, the food is different. The lifestyle is different as well. And the more shocking was the weather. There was raining, cold, because I used to get like African weather. Sudan's weather. It was so hot in Sudan, like 35, 40 degrees. But was so cold when I landed the UK, so it's so freezing.
I bet our summers were too cold for you as well.
But then,
I bet our summertime was too cold for you.
yeah, it's summer. It's not summer for me. It's still cold, It's still cold.
Um, when you moved over, did you ever suffer anything where you felt sort of isolated, singled out, felt different, felt out of place at all?
No, no, nothing different, nothing difficult, But everything was difficult, because it's my first time moving to the different country, and from the first time it was a bit different. I have to learn, step by step, slowly, slowly. So I learn everything now.
And obviously, you started boxing when you was in the UK.
Y-
What's that like in terms of the culture of the gym? Walking into a gym for the first time.
Walking to the gym first time, I knew no ones. No, I knew no ones, and I met some friends, and still I have friends from the gym. It was so great. It was so great.
And obviously, your brother Waleed, he's also turning professional. He's having his debut soon. Um, is that nice to have a brother in the sport as well?
We started gym. We went to the gym the same day. We started boxing the same, and we following our dreams. Training together, working hard together, day in day out. Supporting each other. It's so blessing to have brother be next to you and boxing the same level. It's so blessing. I'm over the moon.
Does it make training and fighting easier for you knowing your brother's doing it by your side?
It's pushed me more. When I see my brother next to me, it pushed me more. Even when I go, I feel like I'm tired. My brother push me. Give me extra energy to push more. You know, dominate the sport.
And you mentioned earlier you've had your debut already. You're 1-0 victorious in your first fight. How was that experience? And talk to me about the emotions you felt when you had your arm raised for the first time as a
Now
professional.
I was so happy, because I've been waiting for the pro debut for so long. So I have been training so hard and working so hard. So my first debut was, so exciting. I was so excited, and it was in my hometown. So I was over the moon. I was so happy.
How different was it to the amateur days, with the crowd and the lights, etc.?
The crowd is even in amateur championship is the crowd is a lot of people in the amateur championship level as well. And the sooner you get in the ring, you get punched, the same thing, and it's nothing different, nothing different. The only different is, professional level. That's a different, not short on. That's a different. But other than that, we get in the ring, and get punched, the same, nothing different.
You get paid this time.
And then you get paid as well. Yeah, that's the.
Very good. Um, your next fight,
Uh,
May 30th, you're on the same card as your brother, I believe. How nice will that be?
it's gonna be firework. Two brothers boxing the same card. It's gonna be amazing, good show. Looking forward to it. We are ready. We're training hard. Working hard, and we can't wait. We are buzzing,
The Sudan Klitschko brothers.
right?
The Sudan Klitschko brothers.
Yeah, true, true, true.
Talking about this next fight, May 30th, it's not far away now. Obviously, your camp will be winding down, probably getting into your last week of camp, maybe. Talk to me about the camp process for you.
the the camp is going very well. We're training with Steve Jones, and I have great team. Great team behind my manager Chris, my trainer Steve Jones. They making me, they're praying for my profile, my second profile. Pushing me to the limit. They're trying their best to make it happen. So I'm so glad that I have great team behind me.
And just finally, the last question from me, Ahmed. We mentioned at the start of the call you have your goals and you're working towards your goals. Let's say fast forward 20 years when you've retired. How do you want to look back on your career?
Next 20 years when I retire, I know that I did something. I had left legacy behind. You know what I mean? I achieved the thing that I needed. So that's will make me so proud of working hard to make it happen, and making my family proud, and my team proud. My cultures. I would be so happy.
Fantastic. Ahmed, I want to thank you for your time and best of luck for fight night.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Anytime. Thank you very much.
Cheers.